to Kush News, the newscast of the African diaspora. I'm your anchor, Ochanda, in for the weekend edition, daily bringing you the top stories from Africa and the Caribbean. Let's take a look at today's news on Saturday, June 3rd, 2023. We go to Senegal, where the African Union is urging for calm after deadly clashes. The African Union has called for calm in Senegal after an outbreak of violence that prompted authorities to deploy the military. 9 people were killed on Thursday after opposition politician Osame Sonko was sentenced to 2 years in jail, which may take him out of the running for the 2024 presidential elections, bar that he doesn't appeal. The African Union said that it's strongly condemning the violence and urged leaders to avoid acts in which tarnish the face of Senegalese democracy. The community of West African states, known as ECOWAS, called on all parties to defend the country's reputation as a bastion of peace and stability. The opposition leader Sonko was convicted for corrupting the youth in a case in which had deeply divided Senegal, usually on a bastion of stability in West Africa mentioned earlier. After some of the worst political violence in years on Thursday, tensions remained high on Friday, with sporadic clashes reported in the capital, Dakar. Sonko, who was tried in absentia, has yet to be taken into custody. The streets of the capital were largely deserted. The government acknowledged that it had restricted access to social media networks such as Facebook, WhatsApp, and Twitter. There was an extensive deconstruction on the main university campus, which prolonged clashes took place back on Thursday. Students with suitcases lined up on the streets outside the university, struggling to find transportation after being told to leave the campus. Since 2021, Sonko was initially arrested, and around 30 civilians had been killed in an unrest largely linked to his legal affairs. The government and the opposition blamed each other for the violence. Sonko was initially charged with rape and issuing death threats against an employee of a beauty salon where he said that he received massages. However, the court acquitted him on these charges and convicted him for debauching a person under the age of 21 without clarifying the immoral acts that he is alleged to have committed. Sonko has maintained his innocence and claims that the president, Macky Sall, is trying to frame him to keep him out of next year's election. Dakar residents interviewed said that they feared the possible consequences of his arrest. One said that if they arrest him, we have to fear for the worst. If there's one person who will never go to prison in Senegal, it is Sonko, said another. Sonko is presumed to remain in his home in Dakar, where he has been blocked in by security forces since the weekend, and he is alleged that he is being illegally held. Those in Senegal, let us know on how you guys are doing, especially those in the capital. If you've witnessed violence on your own firsthand experience, we want to hear directly from you. Let's go to the Caribbean, specifically Haiti, where a businessman has gotten life for the assassination for his role in the president of Haiti's. A 51-year-old Haitian-Chilean businessman was sentenced to life in prison on Friday for his role on the July 7, 2021 assassination of Haitian President Jovenel Moïse at his private residence in Port-au-Prince. A federal judge imposed the sentence on the criminal Rodolphe Jarre for helping Colombian mercenaries get weapons into the country and carrying out the assassination that left his wife, Martine, injured and having to undergo medical treatment. Haitian lawmakers had said that the heavily armed commando unit that assassinated President Moïse included 26 Colombians and 2 Haitian Americans. The authorities had said that 15 Colombians were captured as well as 2 Haitian Americans. 3 of the assailants were killed and 8 remain on the run. Jarre is the first person to be convicted and sentenced after prosecutors said that a broad plot by conspirators in Haiti to reap lucrative contracts under a new administration. Jarre, who was detained in the Dominican Republic, arrived in South Florida in the United States back on January of 2022. He has dual Haitian and Chilean citizenship and pled guilty back in March to conspiracy to commit murder and kidnapping outside the United States. Court documents show that the conspirators initially planned to kidnap the Haitian president and later changed the plan to kill him instead. Jarre was responsible for supplying weapons to the Colombian mercenaries for the operation, and the court documents had said that several of the former South American soldiers also stayed in a house controlled by the man. During a 10-minute court hearing, the federal judge handed down a sentence. Judge Jar received the maximum sentence he had faced despite pleading guilty and pledging to cooperate with investigators. The businessman, who entered the courtroom handcuffed and with shackles to his ankles, listened to the judge ruling with his head bowed down. He declined to make statements to the judge, and he has a right to appeal. In addition to Jar and other defendants, former Colombian soldiers, Haitian Americans, and Americans have also been on trial. The judge also set a hearing for August 21st to hand down a possible fine against Jar. Those in Haiti, let us know if you feel that justice has been served, and let us know if you feel that overall entire justice, especially for the ones that's still on the run, will be brought down. Let's go to the Cayman Islands and end it there. With the Cayman Island Airport's redevelopment plan being revealed, the Minister for Tourism and Ports, Kenneth Bryan, on Tuesday of this week, updated the country on plan enhancements to the island's infrastructure of the airport and decisions taken to improve the safety, comfort, and efficiency of the Cayman Island airport operations. Joining the minister was also the chief executive officer of the airport authority. Minister Bryan announced that the cabinet approved an outline business case for the Cayman Islands airport master plan, which paves way to move into the next phases for development. The 286 document builds upon a previous airport master plan and identifies opportunities and constraints associated with the island's existing airport infrastructure, while including recommendations for improvement. The minister explained that strategic selection for the project is necessary to address safety and regulation concerns, also providing the best and greatest business development opportunities that there are, that is also affordable for the country. The 4 specific projects for this airport include a $28 million runway extension, $4.7 million improvement on air traffic control, $42 million new general aviation facility, and a $1.5 million undertake of the runway and safety era. The revenue to fund the enhancements will be derived from increasing the terminal fee from $1 to $5 and an introduction on a $15 airport development fee. This new fee will be applicable only during the construction period, in which is estimated to take place between 2024 and 2029. Upon completion, the enhancements are expected to deliver significant economic benefits, including increased stayover for visitor spending, increased revenues for the Cayman Islands government, and increased opportunities for additional airlift into the Grand Cayman, and greater overall profitability for the Grand Cayman Islands Airport Authority in all. Those in the Cayman Islands, let us know your excitement. Let us know if you're going to be one of the construction workers that are going to be involved, or maybe you are looking to be involved. Reach on out to Kush News. We'd love to get the word out to each and everybody. When we come back, we will have today's African proverb of the day. Don't go anywhere. That guy is truly suffering. But guess what? Your business doesn't have to. Here at Kush News, we provide the news each and every single day to the African diaspora, a global total population of over 100 million. This is your opportunity to have your business seen and heard by a wide audience. It's simple, really. Your business plus Kush News equals. We offer different packages. Reach on out to the email address below. Yo, what's going on? I'm MC Cadero, the #1 MC in the game. Yeah, you've heard of me. And if you haven't, go ahead and check out that video below. In the meantime, I'm open for business. If you have an outdoor festival, indoor arena, park, any venues, birthday parties, weddings, baby showers, I'm open for business. Yeah, even Afro Nation. go ahead and reach on out to the email address below. And just remember, I'm the #1 MC of the game. Every dollar's worth. Let's take a look at today's African proverb of the day. And it comes to us from Kenya. Mambo vipi. And it reads, one whose seeds have not sprouted does not give up planting. Once again, one whose seeds have not sprouted does not give up planting. Kenyan proverb. I like that. Oh yeah. Of course, never ever give up. Talking to you. Never, ever give up. Never, ever give up. Keep telling yourself that. Anytime that you want to quit on your passions, your commitment, your interests, never, ever give up, because you have no idea on if that next minute, next hour, next day, next week, next month, or next year could be the year that your plant can turn into a garden. Let me know your interpretation of today's African proverb of the day, as well as your thoughts, views, questions, comments, and concerns on the top stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for today and any other time that we upload material. For Kush News on Kush Convos TV, I'm Ochanda. We'll see you soon.